Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Decent chance! It's a throw-in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick.
Mbappe! And that should get the job done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving forward. Ruben Peña. Some good work on the right flank here. First quarter of an hour gone. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lobbed in behind. It's a promising position. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Diawara. There's the shot! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's picked it up out wide. Valverde! Valverde! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Diawara. That's a good ball out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's got space here, and here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Villa, knocks it into space, goes for a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Now it's Villa.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Opts for safety. Leganes look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substitution.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Valverde being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
That is good alertness. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's forced to go back. Marvel. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's got Tool. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Showing good feet, and this is Cruyff. And he shoots! Iniesta! Immaculate! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's
Pedri! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winner's bullish. Belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
And now I just...
Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. That's been cut out, well played. He's in a great position here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Okay, interesting. Messi, Chouameni, Rijkaard. Mbappe is onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Park Ji-sung. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Number 21, Park Ji-sung. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Bellingham.
Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge. Isco is the team's great visionary. Saliba cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi, and this is Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball. Chance for a shot! And this is Messi, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Robertson. All played for Rijkaard. Can he get away here? And it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. It's run loose. Who's going to... Can he finish? And again. Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody might. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that has been cut short. Now it's De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Son Heung-min. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's made its way to him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to roll!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Araujo getting this one clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good take and a good air. And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result. Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Isco powering forward here, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass somewhat off target. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Palmer. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Palmer. Tchouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Tchouameni. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Isco running with the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And no, that was never going to make it.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cannavaro gets across and deals with it. And he's there to get it away. And he's lost his man here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute.
And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Van Basten. Knocks it out wide. Now this could be a chance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Bouten. Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Van Basten. Foot in. Quality ball. Now it's Villa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And this is Forlan. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's there to clear it. Oh, such a clever touch. Big chance! Beckham. Gerrard. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here.
Added time.
Chouameni. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Forlan. Araujo. That is good strength. And that's played in low. Backward it goes. It's Isco! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forlan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. Isco. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Quality ball. Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Van Nistelrooy. Roll! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Raul. David Villa does really well to win the ball there. Driving on and making good progress. Isco goes hurtling down that left-hand side. David Villa. And here's Forlan. And it's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar plays it short. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni, Costa Curta. He's beaten the last man. Big chance! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Milan, number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have our breakthrough. Real chance! Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking to play him in. Van Balten gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. And it's Isco. And here's Havertz. And he's in on goal. He's shifting through the gate. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's Isco! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Number 23.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Chance, surely! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Milan truly seem to be...
And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Milan have their second corner now. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Saliba. Tonali. Tonali ploughing through the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Distributed tidily. Bellingham! And no, he couldn't find the finish. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Tonali. And it's Bellingham.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Van Basten. Tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. So, third corner of the game. And the ball's come loose here. This time, surely! It's there! Deep, deep into injury time! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pullet gets good distance on it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, a team spot.
He's tried one! Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Isco. And this is Bergkamp. Chouameni. And it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Isco! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
Milan
18,
with the corner. They're first.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Beckham.
And he's there to clear it. And there's a searching pass. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Fires it in. Real chance! Goal! Milan! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Son Heung-min finds himself offside. Costa Curta has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Beckham. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge looking for the run. He can run onto that. He's had a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, sweet feet. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Van Basten. Always onto this. Alexander-Arnold, he's in a great position here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Drogba, looking for a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. Beckham. Oh, good ball. And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Rice plays it short.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
What a throw in. Son Heung-min, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Basten. Bergkamp looking to add to his goal. And this is Hullet.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Hullet.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Beckham. Now it's Drogba. Hullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Son Heung-min. Milan have reclaimed it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Good ball over the top. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he? It's Isco! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lampard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. That is lovely. Tries to play it through. The ball goes in. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Isco. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking tidy in possession here. Has a look and plays it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's been played through. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Neymar. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponent.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Ajax grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Milan with the corner. They're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Balten. Iniesta. Oh, they could break here. Van Balten cuts it out. Tchouaméni. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. He's found some space. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a shade optimistic. Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's made its way to him. Looking to play him in. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. And that should get the job done.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kubo. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is out of play. Isco, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Pass somewhat off target. Great chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Go ahead, Eagles. Clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played in by Robertson. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Isco. He shifted it to the flank.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Chouameni. Rummenigge. He's away. Plenty to aim at here. And he's gone direct here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Threads one in. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here.
That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Lofted in. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Oh, nicely intercepted. Milan finding their passes. Isco looking to play him in. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. It's Son Heung-min! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Hernes. Cruyff. Mateus is onto this. That's a good ball. Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it again. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Out of play for a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, super find. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Vieira. Rijkaard. Son Heung-min. And he welcomes... It's Son Heung-min! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
From today's match are now available. Substitution for Milan, number 19, Son Heung-min.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give...
Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had it nicked away. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? A lot of space. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players... And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Now, what about this cross? Van Bouten can get it clear. That's the throw. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's another good win of the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fallen! Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Forlan. And he's taking no chances there. That's a good run down the left. Fired deep towards the back post. Jordi Alba getting this one clear. And it's Chouameni. Now it's Forlan. Vieira deals with that comfortably. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for options for movement. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Azar. Goes long and straight. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. And here's Nunez. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce...
Rummenigge! Goal, Milan! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
16 minutes
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, good. Oh, no, this does not look good. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Isco. Isco! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. Scholes. Messi. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Isco.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Isco! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, how's that for a class finish? Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lovely feet. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Ligt gets across to intercept. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Isco. And here's Messi. Scholes. Isco. Isco going full steam ahead down the left flank. Konate, quality ball. Schwalmeri. Isco. He's through, now is he in? Now that's a fine challenge. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. Out to the left it goes. And the through ball. That is a brilliant interception. Rummenigge! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Rummenigge. Number 9. Mbappe.
Robertson
Number 21.
stood up well to him there.
Coming on the
Robertson
field,
just
number
loves to go
12,
forward whenever he can.
Aston. Number 7. Diego
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, super find. Now it's Rice. Oh, what has happened here? He's on it. Can he get away? Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside. No. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Milan are having a ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Forlan. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Messi. He came in hard, very hard, and he's managed to get free. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's running through. Oh, it's come loose. It's Saviola!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's been shifted off it. And he was quick to react.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation.
Forlan! Yes, it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Here's found the Valverde! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Gundogan plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saviola. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Valverde. Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
And
department.
he welcomes it in. Oh, what has happened here? No, again, there's no way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bale!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are... Oh, he's been caught napping! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's let fly! Isco puts his foot on the gas. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Iniesta coming on, a player of legendary status.
Well, just listen to the reception, Peter. I think that says everything.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now this could goes for a shot! Oh, it's there! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Over to the other side. Belletti. And it's Saviola.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Oh, super find. Belletti. To Guardiola. And that is a little undercooked. David Villa has it in a wide position. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Searching pass, he's played better. Can he finish? Sticks it away!